The power of the iPad Pro means you can multitask to work more efficiently. Watch to learn how. Ever since the iPad was launched, people have found more inventive ways to use it. But this has always been limited by the fact that you can only use one app at a time. Now with the iPad Pro and some other models, you can run two apps at the same time. Split View is great for research as you can use one app to read from and one app to write. This is how to use it. Open your first app, then touch and swipe from the bottom of the screen until the dock shows, then stop. We're going to open a second app that's in the dock. Touch and hold an app and drag it either to the left or the right side of the screen, then lift your finger. You now have two apps open at the same time. Well done. The grey line in the middle is called the divider. Use this to change how the screen is split between the two apps. That is, if you want both to have 50% of the screen space or one app to have more screen than the other. Touch and hold the divider, that means touch it and keep your finger on the screen, then drag it left or right to change the dimensions of the split screen. To close Split View, drag the divider either all the way left or all the way right. In this example, I want to keep the left app open, so to close the app on the right, I will drag the slider all the way right. Easy. Slide over is different from Split View because it allows you to keep one app in full screen mode whilst having others in the floating window on top. This might be better to use when you want to focus on your first app but also need to check on other apps such as Twitter without leaving your first app. To use slide over, open your first app, then touch and swipe from the bottom of the screen until the dock shows, then stop. Touch and hold an app that's in the dock and drag it just above the dock and let go. The app will then turn into a small floating window and jump to the right side of the screen. You can open several apps with slide over. This is the slide over divider. Swipe left or right on it to cycle through the apps open in slide over. You can move the slide over window to the other side of the screen. To do this, tap and hold the slide over move button, which is this grey line, all the way to the other side. To hide the slide over window, use the move button and drag it to the right edge of the screen. Swipe up from the move button to see a cascade of all apps open in slide over. To bring back the slide over window, make sure you're in an app as this doesn't work from the home screen. And from the right edge of the screen, swipe left. And it's back. If there is an app in the slide over window that now demands your attention, you can turn it into split view. To do this, first make sure the app you want to be in split view is on top, then use the slide over move control and drag it to the lower right or left of the screen. When using split view or slide over, you can copy items between apps. First, open two apps in one of the ways I've shown you. Here I open Notes and then I open Word in split view. To copy this image, I tap and hold my finger on it and move it to the second app, Word. The green plus symbol appears, signifying that you can drop it in this area. If it's a long document, you can just scroll down or up the page. You can do exactly the same with text, but you do have to highlight it first, then tap and hold it, then drag and drop it into the second app. At first, multitasking on an iPad Pro does take a bit of practice, but once you get comfortable using it, you will find it's one of the most useful features on the iPad Pro that can help you on your success journey. Like and subscribe now to let me know this video was helpful to you.